Hey, is that music? Where is that coming from?
I don't hear anything.
Jesus, Varric, snap it together.
I like this less and less by the minute.
I guess the buyer wasn't kidding.
That would be quite the trick at parties.
Where is that voice coming from?
What voice?
Damn it, Varric, I said knock it off.
I can barely hear it. I wish I could make out the words.
We get it already. House haunted. You can stop now.
We're getting closer. I can feel it, Hawk. Look at this. My brother's junk was left here. You wouldn't know it, but Bartrand was a sentimentalist. This came from our estate in Orzammar. When I was 7, I knocked over one of Mother's plates and broke it. My brother yelled at me for an hour. This was made by the artisans of House Salvras. The clay was from the Adro-Setuna River, which never sees the sun. Arr!
You should have told him where he could shove that broken dish.
Ordinarily, I'd have taunted Bartrand into an insensible rage. That day, though, I couldn't do it. That stupid plate was the whole city of Orzammar to him.
Sorry.
This isn't being caused by some random artifact. The idol is still in the house, Hawk. It has to be.
Isabella's scream scared the shit out of me. It's creepy. Alright, time for Anders to get hit in the face. Hey, it's the ghost of Mary Poppins. See, look. Aw, it didn't work for me.
Drast those flaming knickers.
Serves you right, you lying bastard.
Varric, is that what you've been hearing?
No.
Good. Then I'm not going crazy.
Too late.
Are you real? You've got to get out of here before it comes back.
Where's the idol?
What idol?
Don't waste my time with your lies. Tell me where it is.
If you want answers, don't interrupt.
He's hiding something, Hawk. Don't lie to me. I know it's here. You must have found it.
I swear. I don't know anything about an idol. Please. Maker, no. It's starting again.
Uh-oh.
She's cool looking ones.
This is a piece of the idol. No, I should have known Bartrand would lie to me. Of course he'd keep a piece of the statue for himself. Think of what we could do with this.
We came here to stop whatever was causing this trouble. That's the cause. Destroy it.
I know that was the plan, Hawk, but plans change. I could put the shard to good use. I need this thing. 6 years of my life have gone into this.
And there we go again. This thing's magic seemed only more potent when broken.
Shut up.
My only hope of finding out what happened to my brother is with this shard.
Keep it, just because Anders doesn't want you to.
Put it to good use.
No.
Shut up.
This thing is cursed. It can bring nothing but madness.
It's not your call, Blondie.
Varric, I beg you, destroy this thing.
I can't. I'm sorry. Let's get out of here. I've seen enough of this damnable house to last 3 lifetimes.
Done.
Merchants' Guild ledgers. Dwarves fighting over whose ancestors were the dwarfiest, whose gold is the shiniest. I never understood how he could stand it. 5 minutes with them and I need a strong drink.
Do those records tell us anything?
I'm not sure. It looks like Bartrand was cooking the books, but that's not exactly a shock to anyone. Bartrand wagered everything on the expedition. Everything for the chance to escape the Guild. Make enough money and the Guild doesn't matter anymore. You're free. Damnation. Let's keep going.
It's morning time.
Many Qunari fell in Kirkwall when we departed. I am sent to gather their swords. If you find a Qunari sword, return it to me.
This is what I found.
Do you require gold for this task?
Yes.
It's customary.
Very well.
So, 3 Templars walk into a tavern.
Not right now, Varric.
You feeling all right, Blondie? You're always in the mood for Templar jokes. You're doing that nervous, twitchy thing again, Hawk.
No, I'm
Don't
not.
worry.
Shut up.
I'll be careful with the shard. You of all people know I'm trustworthy.
I'm sure you can handle it.
I knew you'd understand. What are you having? Edwina, let's get a couple of drinks here.
I found this. You should have it. I see. Not your sort of thing. Never mind. I'll just discard it.
No, I don't dislike it. It's just... You know what this is, right? It's a Ravani fertility talisman. These petal-like shapes represent certain fleshy bits. And this protrusion is... Well, just look.
You're an expert on Ravani talismans, are you?
My mother was a Ravani seer. Or, rather, she pretended to be. She knew enough about the old tribal practices to put on a convincing act. She used to hand these things out to women all the time.
I knew what it was.
I knew it was a little crude. I just thought you'd appreciate it. You like vulgar things.
Well, yes, books with bawdy poetry and pictures to illustrate, but this is something else. Ravani women would wear these so that their wombs would be fruitful and their marriages blessed with many children. Not that they worked, of course. Seems to me you either have a fruitful womb or you don't. Thank you. It's nice to have something to remind me of my homeland.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I need your help.
Why?
The Illuvian won't work,
Of course
which I'm
not.
sure is news that fills your heart with joy. I think I have to go back to the spirit that helped me at the start of all this. Why do you think this demon will help? He knows about the mirror. I don't know how much. He won't tell me everything, and it's dangerous to trust. He said he witnessed its forging. He told me how to cleanse it of its corruption. He must know how to make it work. What do you mean it doesn't work? Well, look at it. Do you think it's supposed to just sit there and show nothing at all? I can feel the power in it, but it's like it's asleep. I can't seem to wake it. You want me to help you summon a demon? No, I'd never ask you to do that. I'd call to the spirit, but he doesn't seem to hear. He was sealed in an artifact on Sundermount. I have to look for him there. But if things go wrong, if he possesses me, I need you to strike me down. What if you overpower me? What then? You face down Kunari and Varterals and ogres. You can do this. There's no one else I trust. You kept the Arulin home from me so that no one would get hurt. So come with me now. Safeguard everyone. If you're determined to do this, then I'll come with you to make sure nothing goes wrong. Ah, Seranus, you've no idea what a relief that is. The demon is sealed in a cave on Sundermount. The sooner we get this over with, the better.
Okay. You're acting crazy, but... why not bring Sebastian for the fun?
I've always wondered, how do your divines choose their names?
They write all the best sacred names on slips of paper and stuff them in a mitre. Then, the newly elected divine picks a name out of the hat.
What if she picks a name she doesn't like? Does she have to keep it?
Of course she does. How do you think we got 4 divines named Hortensia?
Welcome home, Dalen. This isn't a homecoming, Keeper. Why is the clan even here? You should have moved on ages ago.
The clan still has business here, Dalen. We will leave when it is time.
It was time 3 years ago. You can't stay here. Eventually, the humans will force you to leave.
There are plenty of hiding places in these mountains. We will stay until my business is done. If you are not returning to us, what has brought you back?
If one of the Dalish becomes an abomination, what do you do?
If you are hoping the Dalish hold miracles, child, I'm afraid you will be disappointed. Even if the demon is driven out, the soul is left scarred. It can never recover, not truly. Like a wounded animal, it will fall prey to scavengers. The only cure is death.
Your first is going to summon a demon to get advice about her mirror. Did you really have to say it that way?
Yep.
I've already done everything in my power to stop this, and some things that were beyond my strength. I had rather hoped you might succeed where I failed. I'll do what I can to buy you time. Talk to her. Save her from this.
I mean, talk to her. All that happens is you click on her and she says this.
I hate to say it, but my ancestors were not thinking clearly when they decided to bury people on top of a mountain.
Yeah, well, are the Dalish ever clear-headed?
You don't have to go down this path. Are you certain, Meryl?
Not even a tiny bit.
Then give up blood magic. Destroy the mirror before it's too late.
I have to finish this. I've sacrificed too much just to walk away.
Yeah, that's kind of sweet. You can tell that Sebastian's legitimately concerned for her. See, this is why rivaling her is the best path. Ah, son of a bitch. No.
Set. Mythal, all mothers, protector of the people, watch over us, for the path we tread is perilous. Save us from the darkness, as you did before, and we will sing your name to the heavens. Sorry. I didn't mean to hold us. It's never wise to ignore Mythal. Prayer isn't going to help anything. No, it's not that. Even though she may not be listening, you mustn't provoke her. They say if Mythal smiles on you, then you need fear nothing at all. But those who anger her, they're struck from the earth, as if they never lived at all.
Scintillating.
I don't know why I'm bothering with this, but you do realize this is crazy, right?
Believe me, I noticed. If I had any other choices, I'd take them.
You have choices. You always had choices. Stop using blood magic. Get rid of that damned mirror.
Oh, in that case, I'll head back to Kirkwall and throw it away. Right after you abandon the plight of the Circle of Mages.
Oh, God. God, it's this guy. Oh, yeah. Omen? What a hunk of garbage.
Why do we have to go to a cave?
The spirit is trapped in there. He can't get back to the Fade.
And you don't suspect he might think you're a way out of his cave?
Of course I do. That's why you and Hawk are coming with me.
Well, at least she's thinking of all of the, backups. She's not stupid.
Something is wrong. This is where the spirit was bound. But now it feels empty. Maybe it freed itself? It would have taken powerful magic to break him free of this prison. You couldn't just set him loose. Nobody could. Not without doing something terrible. This is very wrong. Who bound this demon here and why?
There was a war long ago between my people and the Tevinter Imperium. After the Magisters sank Arlathan, my people made a last stand here, fighting on the graves of our elders. I don't know if it was the Elvenan or Tevinter who bound the spirit, but he was left here from the war.
It couldn't have just vanished. We'll track it down.
He shouldn't have been able to leave. What happened to him?
I happened.
Keeper, what have you done?
The demon's plan was always for you to complete the mirror. It would have been a doorway out of this prison and into our world. You would have been his first victim. I couldn't let that happen, Dalen.
What did you do? Destroy the demon?
The demon hasn't been destroyed. Not yet. It's still here. I couldn't fight it in the Fade while it was trapped. And I couldn't banish it without making it stronger. So, I made myself its prison. Kill me, and it dies too. Meryl will finally be safe.
No! You can't ask that. I won't do this.
You always knew your blood magic had a price, Darlene. I have chosen to pay it for you. Doris Shiraz.
Traitor, may the dread wolf hunt you for the rest of your days.
Okay, deal. No, just kidding. Psych. All of you get out.
Darlene,
Keeper,
you've beaten it, Darlene. You are so much stronger than I imagined. The demon is dead.
Keeper,
Let's leave this awful place. The clan should hear the good news.
Wait a minute.
You told us that the demon was bound to your life. It would only die with you.
Irabalas, Keeper. Keeper! What have you done? I don't want this. I never wanted this. Creators, please let this be a bad dream. I'll wake up and feel like an idiot and she'll scold me for not listening.
If you hadn't been obsessed with that stupid mirror, she'd still be alive.
If there was a price to pay, I should have paid it. She had no right to interfere.
Would you rather have died?
Yes, I took this risk willingly. That was my choice. She didn't have to save me. This never should have happened. I should go to the clan. Someone needs to know, needs to come and take care of her.
We know the Keeper came here. What's going on? Where is she?
Fenrir. The Keeper. She.
Look at her, Fenrir. She's covered in blood.
What have you done, Merrill? Keeper, can you hear me?
She's dead.
I should have guessed you'd turn on her, you monster.
This was a tragedy. I promise you, I'll make sure no one else is hurt by Meryl's blood magic.
You expect us to take the word of a Shemlin?
Stand down, Aneria. She was our first once. The Keeper loved her. More than she loved the clan, it seems.
Fenrir, I'm sorry. I never wanted this. If I could have saved her, if I could have died instead, I would have.
Words are cheap. That you're still breathing says enough.
Enough, Aneria. Human, take Merrill away from here.
You'll never forgive me. If you weren't here, Hawk, they'd kill me. Willful, stubborn idiot. All of this is my fault. I've done everything wrong.
Yes, you did. Now move forward and do better.
I will. Starting now. I should have done this years ago.
Oh.
You were right. You were always right.
Say that again?
My people will kill me if I go back. I'm all alone. What will I do now?
Do what you want with your life. It's up to you.
Leaving anything up to me seems a bit dangerous now, don't you think? I suppose I have a lot to think about, don't I? Thank you.
Yeah, well, I don't care.
You've made no secret of your intent to lead the mages here in Revolution.
Well, I've tried not to shout it from the rooftops. You've just been around when I talk with my friends.
What?
Well, as we have mutual friends who for some reason don't want you to get hurt, let me tell you this. If you go forward with this revolt, the Chantry will bring its full might to bear. They will kill you.
Andraste was killed. That doesn't mean she failed.
Do not compare yourself to Andraste.
Right. Makes you sound like a dick. More of a dick.
Have I ever mentioned that I like your coat?
You do?
It's very lively, like a crow in the middle of hunting.
That's great. Thanks, Merrill.
Hawk? This is awkward.
Whatever it is, just say it.
You have no scent for the dramatic. Look, I just want to say, it has been an honor knowing you.
You wouldn't say something like that unless you wanted something.
Normally, you'd be right. This time, it's sincere. Try not to choke or anything in surprise. You know, it's 6 years today. 6 years since I found you dragging your tail out of Bartran's office. Here's to whatever comes next.
Wanna be an orgy?